Canada, get ready to laugh, because here's Omid Djalali.
Thank you. Omid Djalali, the full name, in fact, Omid Abu Abdul Qasim Ittihad Ibrahim Mamdouh. But please, just call me Trevor. It's so great. Since 2 years, I've lost a lot of weight. Very happy. I will say thank God for the Atkins diet. Today, I ate a bucket of bacon, a horse, 2 fried eggs, a mongoose. I lost 2 pounds. Come on! Come on! So great to be here. Thank you very much. I am from Iran. 2 years ago, in fact, I've inspired many other Iranian comedians. We have now Arabic comedians. We have Pakistani comedians. I'm still the only one that's funny, unfortunately. We're still working on that. But you know, I have to say that we have nothing against America. I want you all to know, nothing against America. In fact, I'm very proud of my Iranian government. After 9/11, Iran showed their sympathy towards USA by removing from early morning prayer the words, "And death to America!" for 48 hours. It was a special thing. Well, there you go. There's the ethnic section out of the way. Some of you know I don't talk like that one bit. That's just a bit of an ethnic ruse. This really is my voice. Please join in. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I tell you what, it's going really well. It's going great. It's going great. But I have to say that Iranians were very, very passionate, you know. Even in love. You see, I'm married to an English person who's the essence of being cool, calm, and collected. Whereas me, when we're in love, Iranians, we make noises. We say, I love you so much. I love you so much. We do extravagant things because I love you so much. I love you so much! I'm going to cut my arm! I'm going to write you a poem in my own blood! Read it! Read it, you bitch! Read it! Read it! My wife is so English, she just took the poem and went, oh, thanks. Thank you, he's a bit mad. Because that's what the English do. When they get a bit nervous, they always pull a face. Like you ask them a question, the English, especially English in London, you ask them a question, they say no, they always pull a face. Like you say, excuse me, have you got the time? He goes, no, sorry, I don't carry a watch. Sorry. Sorry. Where's the nearest cafeteria? I think it's lost it, sorry. Sorry. Even my dad's 82 years old. They say, you, sir, where are you from? He goes, me? I am from Iran. Unlike most other comedians, they've always got the little George Bush jokes. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of George W. Bush. I want everyone to know that. Okay. What I'm hearing now are mooing sounds. What I'm sensing is that this better be funny, fat boy. I don't know where you're going with this one. No. No, I'm a big fan because all you people don't realize that as a Middle Eastern person, when all these wars happen, he said one thing that really calmed me down. He goes, this is not a war against Islam itself or indeed the country of Islamia. You see? That kind of thing is a beautiful thing. And I want everyone to know that the Middle East is much more than just terrorism and all this crazy stuff. You know, in fact, I want to remind everyone the Middle East is where all spirituality started. You see? And we like to share it with you in the West. And if we don't feel appreciated, we get into a terrible mental spiral where we think, why? Why should we share? Because we must share our spirituality with the West. We think, why? Because in the West, people need it. We think, why? Because in the West, they're unhappy. Why? Because they drink, they take drugs, they don't care. Why? Because they're empty. Why? Because they don't have God. Why? Because they don't need him. Why? Because they're actually quite happy. Why? Because they drink, they take drugs, they don't give a shit about anything. I've always dreamed of just doing this really bad Shakespeare, you know, that kind of Royal Shakespeare Company Shakespeare, where you kind of grapple with Shakespearean text by slowing down and speeding up again for no reason, and inflecting as much unnecessary emotion in parts of the text where it does not exist, sire! It's crazy. And you get lots of these, I do love theatrical types, especially people hanging around festivals. You know, you can tell these theatrical types because they always pronounce anything ethnic with the correct accent. Have you seen that? People say, oh, should we go and see that What's that Spanish dance company? What's it called? The Oye, mire, yo quiero salir a California porque me siento tan bien dance workshop. It's really great. Yeah. And what's that Nigerian company? The Umtetwe Kile Le Wala. What is going on? I don't believe it. Theatre company from Lagos. Really experimental. And what's that? There's a great theatre company in Quebec. What's it called? The Qu'est-ce tu fais aussi Tabarnak Theatre Company from Saint-Hyacinthe. They're great. They're so good. Thank you. And good night.